Campaigners are warning about wide-ranging consequences of new migration rules that have come into effect in the United Kingdom. Immigration is a big theme ahead of country's general elections due later this year, leading the government to tighten the rules on moving to the country. DDI India correspondent Julia Chapman reports from London. Take a look.
There are many reasons why foreign citizens choose to move to the UK. Working and studying are among the most common. Blessing, not her real name, left her home in Nigeria to pursue a degree in the UK. She chose the country because it allowed students to bring their families with them. But to her surprise, the visa applications for her 3 children were rejected, even though she has sole custody.
It's really difficult for a single woman with children here. I don't know, I might be wrong, but I think that's where they're looking out. As in, how will you take care of these children? Won't you, at the end of the day, come to us for help? So we're not used to government taking care of us. It's never been, and I don't think it will be. So we're not expecting that.
After finishing her studies, Blessing decided to stay to become a care worker, looking after elderly people with dementia. She's among dozens of women in her field who have been denied the opportunity to bring their dependents with them. Those rejections were made even before the tighter rules came into effect.
The women came, they wanted to settle for 2 to 3 months. They did, then made the applications, only to learn that the Home Office turned that against them by giving the reason that they didn't meet the sole responsibility test, and that whoever they left their children with back in their home countries, those children can stay there. So bearing in mind that some of these children were left with neighbours, with nannies, with elderly parents or grandparents, with friends.
The care sector faces a huge labour shortage, forcing employers to recruit from abroad. The government says it doesn't expect its new policy to have a major impact because of high levels of global labour supply. But the industry warns that the best candidates will be put off if they can't bring their families. It isn't just care workers affected by new Home Office rules. Master's students are also no longer able to bring families with them when they come to the UK to study. And even British citizens are facing higher income thresholds to bring family members that hold foreign passports. The government says this is all part of its plan to bring down net migration, which it insists will create a fairer society for British people. Blessing is now submitting fresh visa applications for her children. If she's unsuccessful, she plans to leave the UK. She says no job is worth separating her family any longer. Julia Chapman in London, reporting for DD India.
And still to come on DD India NewsHour.